Good afternoon, Huntsman SportsFest participants. It is Friday, and we are one day away from the event. We are so excited to have you, and thank you so much for sticking with us. We also want to thank our sponsors. We have Qualtrics, Larry H. and Gail Miller Family Philanthropy, Dominion Energy, Master Control, CityWorks, Dyno Nobel, Nate Wade Subaru, Shields, Apollo Genetics, Cycling Utah, Century West, Nordic Track powered by iFit, and the Z Team. We are so grateful to you. Thank you so much. And now to Ashley for more news.
Awesome. Well, I want to take a second and thank all of you who are with us tonight and all of you who've stuck by our side during this crazy and unexpected time. You guys are all doing so many different activities, and we're so excited to celebrate with you tomorrow. We know we have cyclists, we've got runners, hikers, people playing pickleball, people doing high fit. Whatever your activity is, thank you so much for standing by our side during this and helping us find a way to eradicate cancer. We're so grateful for you. And we're so excited too this weekend. The Beacon of Hope at Huntsman Cancer Institute will actually be lit up for the Huntsman SportsFest. So it'll be blue and orange starting tonight through Sunday. So if you happen to get up there to see it, if you need to take a drive, or if you see it from the valley, let us know. We're so excited. We'll also post it on social media. Now to Reagan.
Our goal for this event is to raise $300,000, and thanks to you all, we're more than halfway there. A special thanks to our sponsors for this week that have matched every dollar donation that has come in. And again, that was Dyno Nobel, Dominion Energy, Shields, and Nate Wade Subaru. Help us reach our goal of $300,000. Tomorrow is our big push, so please share your fundraising pages, share what you're doing, and every little bit helps. Kristen?
As you guys know, we cannot be together physically this year, but thanks to social media, we can be together virtually. We have loved seeing what everyone has been doing these past few weeks to prepare for Huntsman SportsFest. As you continue to follow us, make sure you watch on Huntsman Heroes and Huntsman Cancer Institute Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter pages, and also use the hashtags #virtual and hashtag Huntsman SportsFest. We are so grateful for all of you willing to post and tag us, and we cannot wait to see the fun things in store. For our cyclists, remember to upload your miles to Ride with GPS so we can see where you're going, what you're doing, and how far you're riding. We're now going to turn the time over to Susan Sheehan, the president and COO of a Huntsman Cancer Foundation, for a special message.
In a lifetime, 1 in 2 men and 1 in 3 women will hear the dreaded words, "I'm sorry, you have cancer." And not one of them will have said, "Oh, this is the best time in my life to have a cancer diagnosis. How convenient." It's not convenient. Neither has the pandemic COVID-19 been a convenient thing at the same time that we're trying to raise hundreds of thousands of dollars for cancer research. It certainly hasn't been convenient at all. It has caused tremendous upheaval in our communities, in our economy, statewide and nationally. It's how we've changed how we entertain and interact with people, and it has changed also the way we're going to do this virtual event. So I want to recognize and acknowledge our steadfast and truly loyal friends and cancer's truly committed foes, you, our Huntsman Heroes. You've stuck with us and you haven't decided to take a pass when others said, "Oh, I don't know, I guess this year I just won't do it because it's too hard and the pandemic is going on and I'll just wait till next year." You know we can't wait till next year. You know our patients and their families need hope today. You know that they can't pause everything that's happening in the world and say, "I'll come back to that treatment, that surgery, that radiation appointment in a year's time." They won't be here in a year's time if that's what they have to do. So thank you for being the best foes to cancer and helping us eradicate it from the face of the earth. I want to thank our events team for the terrific work they've done in being agile and supportive of the runners, the cyclists, and the very creative fundraisers we have in our community. You have been so nimble, and I'm so proud of you. I want to thank our coaches who have had to think about coaching in all sorts of new ways, but have kept you on the path to helping solve a really massive problem, cancer. And I also want to thank you for holding yourself personally responsible and accountable to still become a part of the solution to the cancer problem, even when you had 1,000 excuses to say, "I can't do that this year. There's too much going on." You are our true friends and allies. We often say that the physical challenges resembling cycling and running a marathon or cycling 140 miles or 50 miles or 75 is emblematic and a metaphor for the struggle with cancer and the struggle that a patient and their family endures. We want to thank you for enduring with us still. We want to thank you for not taking that pass, and we want you to remember these words. Cancer moves fast. We will move faster, and we will win this battle with you. Thank you.
Thank you, Susan. As you said, cancer moves fast, so we have to move faster. We are so grateful for everyone who is participating to help us move faster than cancer. Whether you are playing in a pickleball tournament, running, cycling, having a movie marathon, we are grateful for all that you are doing to participate in these unprecedented times. Now back over to Jen.
Thank you so much. So we are now so fortunate to also hear from Mary Beckerle, who is the CEO of Huntsman Cancer Institute, biologist, and all-around big deal. Now to Mary.
Welcome to the 2020 Huntsman SportsFest. This year, the SportsFest is a virtual event. That means people across our community can participate at any location they choose to raise funds for cancer research at Huntsman Cancer Institute. I am so grateful to our extraordinary donor athletes who are joining us this year. I have ridden my bike in this event many times. This is an old Jersey. And like many of you, I'm adjusting to a new format for this year's event. For me, my ride for HCI will be in City Creek Canyon this year. While this year is a little different due to the coronavirus pandemic, one thing has not changed: the collective impact of our community when we come together to address the most daunting medical challenge of our time, cancer. This year, Huntsman Cancer Institute outlined a new vision to guide our work. Passionate individuals and teams delivering a cancer-free frontier through scientific discovery and human touch. As members of our donor community, you are an integral part of this vision. You are passionate individuals and teams working with us to deliver a cancer-free frontier. Thanks to your support, since the beginning of the year alone, HCI researchers have shared many new discoveries with the world. We have uncovered a new way in which errors in normal cell division can cause cancer. We have defined the genetic changes that occur over time in lung cancers and prostate cancers, paving the way for more targeted and effective treatments. And we've launched a new research program in brain cancer. Thanks to donor support, HCI's new Center for Proton Therapy will open at the end of this year, bringing a sophisticated new type of radiation treatment to patients in our state and region for the very first time. And we are making incredible progress on a major expansion of our cancer hospital, the Catherine F. Kirk Center for Comprehensive Cancer Care and Women's Cancers. Literally, none of this would have happened without your support. Thank you. Thank you for raising money to advance our life-saving research and to ensure those in need have access to Huntsman Cancer Institute. Our patients and communities are counting on us, and we are counting on you. As we run, walk, ride, jump rope, or swim for Huntsman Cancer Institute, we are together. Thank you. We could not do this important work without you.
Thank you so much, Mary. We totally agree. All of you Huntsman SportsFest participants are an integral part in the research that is happening here at Huntsman. It is money raised through this event that go to support the most innovative and new ideas that are happening. And so thank you so much. And please know, if you don't, that 100% of all of your dollars raised goes to cancer research. Now to Ashley to introduce our patient message.
Thanks, Jen. I am so excited and honored to be able to introduce Dan Nilsson, who is both a patient and a longtime participant of the Huntsman SportsFest, to talk about our message of hope from a patient.
Welcome to the Huntsman Sports Festival. This is an exciting time to be able to run, walk, ride, to show our support for those of us that have cancer. and show the support for those families that are dealing with cancer. Because it's not just the person who has cancer that has to deal with it, it's also their family, their friends. So take a moment and think about that. Think about how many people we know that are going through this or have gone through this. Now think about how much you can do to help them by just donating a few dollars, getting a few people involved, or just being there for them. That's the big thing, is being there for them. They're going through the time that is so hard and really could use your support. So please just be there. You know, the sports festival gives us an opportunity to gather and show how many people care. Even though this year is virtual, there's so many people out there that are gonna ride, that are gonna run, and that are gonna walk. We've got family up in Oregon, in Idaho, over in Washington, D.C., as well as friends in Maine that are also gonna be participating to help raise awareness for cancer. As we get ready to go out and do our activities, please make sure you're safe, you're obeying the guidelines that are set forth by your local city and state officials and the healthcare profession, and keep your family safe this time right now as we're all going through some hardships. I want to leave you guys with a thought. Someone that I admire and I think is one of the great philosophers of the 20th century, Mr. Jimmy Buffett. He has a song, and it talks about how he bought a cheap watch from the crazy man floating down canal. Now, it didn't have parts like moving hands or numbers. It always just said now. Now, you might think he was had. However, the warranty said, breathe in, breathe out, move on. Now, let's think about that for a second. Realize your time is now. Don't squander it, right now. And if you run into troubles, whatever they may be, just take a deep breath. Breathe in, breathe out, and move on. And know that there's always people there for you, just like the Huntsman, your family, and your friends. Wishing you all a safe and happy sports festival.
Thank you so much, Dan, for sharing your message of hope. I know that I just feel so inspired after that, and I just want everybody to remember who we're doing this for, the person that you know that's affected by cancer or people. And as Dan said, breathe in, breathe out. The time is now, by the great philosopher Jimmy Buffett. From all of us at Huntsman Cancer Foundation, good luck, be safe, and thank you, and we'll see you tomorrow.